Well, it's not too bad outside if you stick to the sunshine. Right now, our temperatures have warmed considerably from our overnight lows. Look at some of these lows this morning. It was only 6 in Grand Rapids. It was 0 in Big Rapids. And then that varied all the way down to about 17 in Sturgis. Now, this is very likely going to be one of our last really cold days of the season, if not one of the coldest days of the season, because we have a warming trend on the way. And then by the time we get out of that warming trend, we're in mid to late March. And at that point, it looks like we should be able to take over and kind of get in the full swing of spring. Here's a look at some of those temperatures right now. 29 in Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek sitting at 28. And then notice we have those 30s along the lake shore. Today we're all headed up into the 30-degree range. It's looking like it should be just warm enough to help to melt some of that snow, but not all of it. So we could see some damp roadways if that sun can't evaporate that water quick enough. Today, 34 for Grand Rapids, plenty of sunshine, but it is going to be kind of on the cold side just because we've had so much of that cold air still in place. As we go overnight tonight, we're going to see one more system track on through, and we're going to stay in the 30s for your Saturday, but once we get to Sunday, we switch to the 40s. So here's Storm Track Live with just a little bit of that cloud cover, and then you can see the advancement of this system. It's not very big. It's going to be pushing through overnight tonight in through Saturday, and then again, we should be through with it by the time we get to Sunday. It is going to be bringing us just a little bit in terms of snowfall, but it's not locking in really to a moisture source. So it looks like snowfall accumulations are going to be kind of on the light side. Here's midnight tonight. By that time, we should start to see at least some of these snow showers overspreading the area. We do have some dry air in place, so it might be a while before it actually starts to come down and accumulate. Then as we get to about 7 a.m., we should have a trace to maybe even an inch of snow on the ground for some locations. And then it takes all the way through the day and into the afternoon to actually get that 1 to 3 inch mark. So by noon, we might get a little bit of a break, but notice the system's still kind of lagging around. So we'll deal with the snow all the way through to about 6 o'clock on Saturday, and then overnight Saturday into Sunday, we kick on out and start to see that sunshine move back in. So here's a closer look at how much snow we're expecting. In general, 1 to 3 inches. Notice there's a lot of 1 to 2s on this map. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a 3-inch mark, especially just to the south of Ionia. So we're going to be watching that as we get through the day on Saturday. So a little bit of shoveling, and then once we get to Sunday, things really start to melt. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, our snow does a disappearing act with temperatures that warm and rain showers on top of it. We're going to be seeing some green lawns, or at least some bare lawns. By the time we get to next week, it might be more mud than grass. Our 50s hold all the way through Friday. And once we get into next weekend, it looks like we could see some 60s potentially. So it's not just a few days, it's back-to-back 50s. That's going to make it feel a lot like spring once we get past Sunday.
Yeah, might get a little muddy out there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it comes with the territory, right?
That's right. And hopefully we can get spans of sunshine to evaporate some of that rain, but Tuesday, Wednesday, muddy, definitely.
Okay, Ellen, thank you. This